and welcome back to my channel and to Scrap Stash and Mayhem. Look at, I haven't got much mayhem. It's all hidden under here. So I thought today I have tons and tons of napkins and I have scrap paper, and I thought let's make some masterboards, I guess we could call it. It could be a cover to a journal. It could be cut into tags, make an envelope out of it, many, many different things. And I found this page, and it just kind of coincides with what was done on the front. So anyways, let's get to it. Pitter patter. And I have my stuff gathered up. I'm going to do my napkins more in a quilt design this time with squares. And this is just a, well, you can see something that we got in the mail. Came with something else. So I thought, well, we'll use that. And then I have another page from that book. So first and foremost, I want to do this guy here. And then we can let it dry while we get the rest of it done. And this is just one of those brushes with water in it. And I just want to take and lightly go around here. And I'm going to, I think we'll cut that, whoops, cut that off right about there. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be. I look forward to, I enjoy using these napkins. I do. I have so many. So I got to start thinking of a way to actually use them. And I thought today was a good way. And I can see that I got that a little wet there and a little wet there, but that's okay. I don't like definite lines when you're doing these. Go. And if you just gently pull it away, it kind of goes where you need it to be. And so this, because it's on an edge, I'm going to put it on the edge of the paper. So it doesn't really have to be perfect. I'll run it over the edge. So there we go. I don't like that that's flat. There. You probably won't see it once I'm done. But there. Okay. So then I'm just going to take this page here and I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it on this side because the other side can be covered by the dark paper. So there's two options, two ways of doing it. I have the glue that I've mixed down with water, and you could apply it with a brush, or this glue is so watery that it actually works pretty good. And that's what I did with the first one. I just took and kind of spread it around. There we go. You don't want to put, it doesn't have to be a lot because I am going to stitch around it. If you're not going to stitch, well then you'll have to do a little bit more gluing. Maybe more with a glue stick would work very well too. If you're not going to sew it. Okay, so it's just a fine, and I'll have to do some edges, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. And I'm just going to start to place them down. And are they straight? Doesn't have to be. I'm just going to keep on. It's much easier than, it's much easier to glue it onto paper than it is to sew it in a quilt, I think. But I do like the idea. I do want to try a quilt one day. Well, no, let's not get crazy. Not a quilt, just a I don't know, just something small. It's a little small project. I really want to get into slow stitching. And I know I've been talking about it for a while, and I've started dabbling. And we're just going to put these kind of sort of like, oops. And with not doing it, with the painted on glue, this to me dries faster. And you'll have to do a few where it overlaps a little bit because we're not perfect and we're not trying to get it perfect. We're just trying to do, right? I think I might need a little bit more glue on this one just because it's kind of dried a bit. And not to worry about the overhang because we will just take and cut that off anyways, so it doesn't matter. Now I see one where this is not going to join up very well right here, but that's okay because I can see that it's kind of gone a little awry there, but that's okay because we're just going to cover it up right here. Just this one little patch. There we go. There. So I'm going to trim this off. I push down first, smoosh it all in very well. And you can keep these and make a smaller one, or you could give yourself permission to throw it out. Now, I put a backing on here, so that makes it a much thicker page. And of course, with all the glue and the stitching, it really does create almost like a cardstock. But if you didn't want to have it that thick, you could use like glue it on a page like glue it on a page like this to the stitching and let your stitching show through here. That would work too. Okay, I'm going to get these out of the way. I am granting myself permission right now to throw these out because sometimes that's what we have to do. We have to grant ourselves permissions. And I'm going to get rid of that glue, And I'm not going to worry about this so much because that's all going to get, well, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Okay, so now I don't care one way or the other which side this looks really good just like this, or we could collage a piece in there, maybe right down the center. Do I want to, or do I want to just leave it like that? I might want to just leave it, or maybe put it, if I'm going to use this as a, you know what, let's put it right here. I'm just going to put it right here. And now this is the fun part because we're just going to, you can't use a glue stick on this, and you have to be very careful if you're using that. So I just do like this because I am going to glue it in anyways. So I know partially where it's going to go, so I glue that spots. Gentle, gentle. And then I can take and put my glue around where I want my glue. And The stitching will take care of any loose edges. You could choose to, on the other one, I chose to stitch right through it. And I'm going to do this one too, just stitch right through it. Follow the lines. Oh, I said I was going to put this over there, didn't I? Yeah, now I got those. Let's just loosen this up a little bit. Make it so it's not the straight edges, shall we? Still a little straight, but that's okay. I'll put this over here. Oops. Just like so. Because I was going to put it over in a corner, the straight edge wouldn't have mattered, but I did not do that. I changed my mind. Okay, so this is going to need to dry before we stitch through it. And I am going to keep my I don't know what I was going to say. I don't know what I was going to say. Okay, so I got to let this dry. So when I come back, I will have this all stitched and then we'll do some finishing touches to it. A quick video today. I shall be right back. All right, I am back and I don't know, I hope you can see. I have got everything stitched around and I just went through, followed my squares like so. And now you can leave, if you haven't got a page like this, you can leave it like that if you like. I'm not real keen on this look, so that's why I am going to glue it onto another page. And I think, because I don't want a bunch of writing, I'm going to do it like that. And I'm just going to take this glue once again and go really well around the house. Around the house twice. It's kind of relaxing to do the whole gluing thing. And I just want to make sure that everything is nicely glued in place. This glue might be a cheapo glue, and it might be lots of water in there because it will wrinkle your papers, but it really does hold. Okay, so we've got that nicely done, and I'm just going to line up my page here. And I might have to do a little trimming, and I'm okay with that. I will trim once it's dry. Well, no I won't. Who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? I'm going to do it right away. And I'm just going to take, because it's napkins, you don't want to get too rough with the top of it. So if you flip it over and do it like this, then you know it's going to be fine. And I'm just going to take, now if I wanted to, I could take and go one more time around the edge of this paper, so then it would be double stitched, but that stitching would show around the edges, and I don't mind that. I just don't like the exposure of all my unstraight lines. If I could draw a straight line, let alone sew a straight line, that'd be pretty amazing. It's a good thing I can drive a straight line. A little bit of wet glue there. Get that off of here. Okay, And we need to trim a little bit here. Just a smidge. And then a smidge up here. Beautiful. Now I am going to ink my edges because I like that look. And I'm going to use, I'm not going to use distressing ink. I'm going to actually use ink. This is the ink that I bought from Tame. And it only comes with 3 in each one, so I combined 2 because they fit together and only have 1 tin that's out and about. So I'm going to use this color here because it's kind of sort of the one that's in there. I'm just going to take my ink and go around. And I'm not sure. Let's try it. Oh, I kind of like, I don't mind that. Kind of gives a little extra. Oh, I don't mind that at all. A little extra color in there. Well, let's try it here on the white. Let's just see. I didn't mind it up here, right here where I did it. That one, like, maybe got more on there than what I wanted. Maybe that's what I did. Okay. When I originally bought these inks, I thought they were distressing inks. And then when I got them, I went, oh, that's not what they're supposed to be, what I thought they were going to be, but they work very nicely. They're nicely inked. They're not dry. Okay, let's just try this right here. I don't want to bend it too much, but I just like to give that little extra. It's a little extra, just to, you know. Oh, that one's got it. That one's got it. Let's do right here. Oh, I see where I missed the stitch completely. We need to fix that. If you open the glue, you can. Okay, I'm just gonna roll that. There we go. Fixed. There we go. Now, I might not be able to. Let's just put that right in there, just in the fold of the. There, just ever so slightly. And then I think what I'm going to do, because I like the little darker, I'm going to put some black in there. And just kind of combine them a little bit. Do it more on the edge. And I guess I should do the back side too, shouldn't I? What's to do? It just gives it a little extra. A little extra dimension. That's the word I'm looking for. There. Just gives it a little. And let's just do a little on here too. There we go. And I think because we have it on the other side, we're going to do it on this one too. I like combining inks. Sometimes just, you know, it doesn't have to be all over the place. Just a little bloop here and there, or do it all over, whatever you so desire. Here, this gives a little extra texture there. All right, so that is our make for today, and I'll put that over there. So this is doing the squares like a patchwork, and then this one here is doing the all over this way. Did the same thing, except I did the strips and some different shapes. Where this one is, whoops, upside down. There we go. So, using the exact same system. Oh, the only thing I forgot to do on this one was I didn't put book pages in behind it, where this one you can see that I did. And I actually don't mind either or. The one without the book pages, excuse me, the book pages in there is more pliable. This one here is more, this one would do this would be a really nice cover. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Oh, I think that's going to be my new journal. Isn't that beautiful? That looks really good. It has the bee on the spine. There we go. So, if you put book pages in there, you're going to get it more solid. If you don't put book pages in there, just use this is just 2 sheets of paper, 1 printer paper, 1 page from that whatever that was. And that's it. So, there we go. Have fun. Use up your napkins and use up your scraps. And if you wanted to, you could put some butterflies in there or whatever, but I'm going to leave these as is until I know what I'm going to do with them. And this one here, I think I might, this one here, I think is going to become my journal, a journal, because those flowers are just kind of sort of right in the place. So maybe when you're doing it, if you're doing it just to have them in your stash, fabulous. But if you're doing them that you want to make a cover out of them or something, or you're thinking you might, maybe keep that in mind as you're placing things on there. So again, thank you for hanging out with me. I hope you're enjoying these episodes. Please leave me a comment if you wandered into here and don't know what this is all about. Well, have a look through my channel and see if there's things in there that maybe you are enjoying. And then maybe you'd like to subscribe. I love subscribers. We all love subscribers, don't we? And also today is World Card Making Day. So go on over to the playlist and see all the beautiful cards that are being made. I think there's like 50 people in total that are making cards tomorrow. So there will be a playlist. It will be on my channel. And I hope you follow along. Bye-bye.